Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crusader Kings. Last time, we spent all of our money on fancy jewels. And by all of our money, I mean, more than all of our money. We also took Africa for ourselves. I don't think that actually made the title for us. That's good. I don't want to actually form the Kingdom of Africa until I absolutely have to. But we have a few things to take care of. Just some management things, really. We need to take away titles. All the titles. All of these titles, because they're all held by Sunnis. Especially this guy. Sheikh Ugadadadada. He needs to go away. And this guy needs to go away, too. He's fairly powerful as well. I see, so we've had another son. He is also sickly. And a special tithe, well, that will help with my money problem. And the Emir of Sinai, no, he tried to kill my daddy. You created the Emirate of Tunis. That's not going to last very long. And I can instruct my court physician to try to get rid of sickly. I'm not really concerned. I have 3 other sons, and my firstborn son is actually pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. But he did succeed. And that's good, I suppose. So, without any funds, we're going to get lots of bad drawbacks to our things. That's okay. It'll be fine. We'll get that money back eventually. And everything will be good in the world. Sadly, because we don't have any money, we can't do anything. So we're going to take away titles once these guys get over there. Council is discontent for 6 months. They will be discontent for another couple of months. And factions aren't looking too bad. Good. Very good. Sadly, we do not have any way to get this non-aggression pact at the moment. And that annoys me greatly. One of our subjects has converted. And I think I'm going to try to... Well, no, I can't join the Hermetic Society. I don't have enough learning for that. My coffers are empty, but my vassals' coffers are full. We're going to go ahead and just beg for 50 ducats. Just to be nice. Okay, our generals are lacking. This guy, he shouldn't be one of my generals. He's awful, but we'll teach him to be unyielding. Why not? So we are actually, well, we're not as young as we were. I thought we were in our late 20s. That's okay. I was going to do something. Oh, right. I need to get my learning up. Taking it easy. Characters taking it easy, trying not to overexert themselves. Until 1146? That's dumb. Alright. I'm most sorry. The goldsmith has informed me that the precious metal and gemstone needed to produce the crown jewels I ordered are impossible to find in my realm. Nope. I'm committed. I'm fully committed on this. I want those jewels. We'll go ahead and beg for some more money. We are so deep in debt. I'm actually going to borrow money from the Jews and expel them. Yep. That should make back some of my money. Although it did expel my court physician. Oh, I can just appoint one. I don't need to look for one. You have an infection. Well, I'll pick you. I don't want the guy with the infection. That would be dumb. Okay, now, you. Am I... The heck? Oh, someone approached her. Well, I can demand reconversion. Okay, let's try to get these provinces away from this guy. He's not going to accept it. That's fine. Alright, she converted. That's good. And this guy revolted and took this guy with it. That's actually perfectly fine. My wife is pregnant. Neat. And it's the good one, too. Can I make her first wife? I don't think I can. Nope. I would have to kill all of my other wives. That might be worth it, honestly. Anyway, these guys are weakened. They're not going to have that many troops. I say that. They have about as many troops as they had before. Gold pours from my hand, but never finds its way back. The numbers and sums make no sense. Twirling numbers mocking me appears every time I close my eyes. My wife has offered to help me, but I have refused every time she brings it up. I am still going to refuse, because I don't want content. Content is not a good thing. We can still create the Duchy of Crete. I'm not inclined to do such a thing. And we'll go ahead and we'll make the captain of the Mamelukes into my marshal. Oh, there's their army. I should probably go take care of them, huh? Let's finish the siege first. This seems reasonable to me. This province should hold out for a little while. A courtier annoyed my wife. I care more about my courtier's opinion than my wife's opinion. No offense meant. Because my wife can't rebel. I mean, she can. She could technically assassinate me or help assassinate me. But my vassals have armies. My wife does not. We are also threatening. Threatening rulers have coalitions joined against them. Although it's only a defensive pact, so it's not really coalitions like, say, if you've played Europa Universalis 4, they're not those kinds of coalitions. They're not going to come and take all of your land. They're just going to try to prevent you from taking new land, and I'm okay with those. They do sort of slow down expansion a bit. That's fine. It was super easy to conquer the world before, so... My brother wants to join the Hashashins. That is fine. My other brother is actually the headmaster of the Hashashins. Okay, I'll tell you what. I want to join a faction, a society, but I don't want to join the Hashashins again. I'll join the Hashashins again. After all, that is what this playthrough is called. It's called the Hashashins. It would be kind of hypocritical of me if I did not join the Hashashins. I'll wait for my morale to recover before I attack. Ah, yes, this guy is going to recruit me. I agree. I will do this. And I'm going to break this army. I might not necessarily climb the ranks as well as I did as my father, because my intrigue is nowhere near as good. Okay, time has come for you to profess your devoutness. I will do that. Excellent. A written pledge of allegiance to the Grand Master of the Assassins, a routine safety measure. Did I have to do that last time? I don't remember. Ah, whatever. It's probably not important. Grandmaster will be pleased. Neat. During the last few days, my wife has not been able to keep any drink or food down. More food poisoning. I must find a court physician. I thought I had a court physician. Well, whatever. I guess we'll go find one. Sadly, my morale is not doing very well. Hereby invited to the assassin stronghold. Neat. Your rangers report of a suspected witch living on the outskirts of the realm. They've never been able to prove that the woman practices sorcery, although the villagers do not trust her. She is willing to put her medical mixology skills to good use in your court and offers to become your physician in exchange for naught but a small vial of blood. A small vial of blood? I see nothing wrong with this. Or I've changed my mind. You know what, sure, why not? What do I have to lose? I didn't get the infection, so she must be trustworthy, right? Okay, they're routing. And I arrived. That's good. No time for pleasantly, not even a minute to catch my breath before Zaya leads me through another door down a spiral to the descended silence. The stair ends. It opens another door, revealing a gloomy basement with a figure kneeling on the floor. Right, I remember this now. Yep. We've already seen this. And I get to stab this lady. That's fine, I can do that. Blood is still gushing from her body as I kneel in front of them, recite the oath of the assassins, and I join the Assassins Guild. And I get a fancy hat. I like fancy hats. Fancy hats are fun. I think more people should get fancy hats, to be completely honest. I have no good court chaplains. Alright. I still need to convert that province. Okay, either she gains fussy or she gains fussy. Whatever. You silly rebels, you should have taken the boat. You would have gotten there before me. 558, 623. I'll just sit here and siege this down. That's fine. Large merchant caravan from a distant land arrived. Leader is a jovial man of massive girth. Okay. Sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of your court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable. You do not wish to be a poor host, and you order your servants to bring in a second serving. Tell us more of this mythical realm of Hindustan. That's this place over here. And the merchant tells his tale, and he will give me a gift of a eunuch. A Greek eunuch. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this. You have nothing going for you. Okay. I wonder, can I recruit that eunuch to the assassins? That would please me. Where is he? There he is. Recruit to the assassins. Discipline as a god sometimes serve you well, but has also earned your reputation among your subject. I gained a decadence. That's not good. And, of course, he is fine with that. I will ask him. And he will agree. So, pretty soon there shall be a eunuch assassin. Okay. More children. Maybe you can be an assassin too, Princess Badiat. Sadly, I did sort of complete my goal already and become Grand Master of the Assassins. I sort of expected it to take more than one generation, or more than one attempt at least. I have a powerful faction. I'll just throw money at Sheikh Mukhtar. I don't have any money. I'll just go ahead and throw titles at the Sheikh here. Perhaps it will be enough to keep him from rebelling. My heir has come of age. I fulfilled the ambition of the groom and heir. He's not bad. He is a thing. He definitely has pretty good martial ability. And here we have, ooh, a yawn, apparently. I don't know if that came across, but I did just yawn. You're a quick lady. I will marry her. And that will give me a non-aggression pact with the Sultan. That's good. And perhaps we will get quick, attractive children. That would be most desirable. Go ahead and assault this. It's probably fine. There we go. And we'll march on that army. He's going to concede sooner rather than later. He can't win this war. Does the Sultan want an alliance? No. Also, I believe I called this gentleman the Caliph earlier. He's not the Caliph. He is just the Sultan. He has several multi-duke vassals that makes me want them to revolt against him. This is the Sunni Caliph right here. The only reason that came to mind was because I do know that there is an achievement to play as the Caliph in 1066 and regain a empire title. I believe it's one that I've already done, although I'm not going to check right now. I'm going to chase this army around until it stops running. We are very slowly getting money back. It's not surprising. We have to pay for all of our troops that we currently have around. Ah, finally. I was overcome by excitement and curiosity when Thuria, the goldsmith, informed me that the crowd's jewels were completed. I am waiting in my throne room for a servants to carry the great box across the room, and I struggle not to leap up and meet them halfway. When I finally touch the heavy lid, my hands are shaking. Regalia worthy of a true caliph. Adds Dagger of Glory to the treasury of the Caliph Ali V and a ruby bracelet. Let's go take a look at that, shall we? The most recent expansion added this fancy little treasury thing. How do I want to word this? There are multiple mods that use the treasury system. Not this treasury system, although I imagine that they probably will eventually. Outer Kings did the Elder Scrolls mod, and a Game of Thrones, the Song of Fire and Ice Doodah, both have like equipment that you can get in that game, in that mod, that allows you to do a number of things. And I believe, well, I don't want to say that that was the inspiration for this, but this will certainly bring to mind those things if you have played that before. So we have sort of like equipment slots that we can equip all these things with. We have weapons, we have currently we only have something in our wrist and something, a ceremonial weapon. I think we can have a regular weapon. I might be mistaken on that, but anyway, we have the Daggers of Glory. This dagger, with its gilded blade and heavily adorned hilt, radiates power. Gleaming rubies, garnets, and diamonds are placed in a swirling pattern across the hilt. Ooh. And then we have the ruby bracelet. These golden bracelets, decorated with rubies and engraved with pieces of ivory. I'll be honest, as far as crown jewels go, it's not much. I expected something more, but it's fine. It's a good start. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let us continue fighting this revolt. We've captured their army. They will die. Aragon is a thing. Aragon is a thing. There is a Queen of Aragon. Neat. Okay. Our enemies are growing bolder. They spread vile heresies, poisoning the minds of our people. This cannot continue. Count Gilbert of Bari is one of the worst offenders adherent. To turn him into an example, fill our enemies' hearts with dread. Accept the mission to assassinate Count Gilbert of Bari. This isn't going to go well. Although we do have a 75% chance of actually pulling it off. with whatever plotters that we can muster at the moment. But we don't have any money to bribe anyone else into joining, so that's just going to be left in sort of limbo for a while, I guess. Oh well. Maybe soon. Another child has come of age. Okay. We'll go ahead and give you a storage education. And my wife is pregnant. Neat. Don't want to chase that army. I probably should. But I'm going to continue sieging down provinces. Go ahead and kick up the speed a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Peasants have risen up. Okay. I thought I got a whole bunch of messages with all that crumpling paper stuff. So we're going to go ahead and grab our boats. As many as we can. Well, as many as we need. And we're going to cut this army off. We're going to go back here. We're going to take care of those rebels, and we'll take care of it from there. As she's growing older, can use some guidance in one of my most experienced areas, the Art of War. Huh. So I can toughen her up, and she'll gain Wrath. Or she'll gain Brave, and I'll gain Stressed. Well, I know I've mentioned this before. Females aren't quite as necessary. I can't turn them into generals. There's very few events that actually let any ruler in this game turn a female person into a general. So teaching her army stuff at the cost to myself isn't really worth it for me. And my court physician, the witch, wants to write a book. I don't have any money for you to write a book, sorry. I was willing to splurge on the crown jewels thing. That's fine. I'm not going to splurge so every other courtier that I have can take my money. Okay, we got tech from Constantinople. That's good. Ooh, my speed is still high. There we go. I'm not going to get involved in that. Let's go ahead and we'll crush this army. Maybe. Alright. They have to be begging for peace soon. They're losing, but they won't give up yet. This Ugdada, the Liberator, he needs to go. Okay, you're best at diplomacy, but you have fussy. That's not really that great. So, while you do have decent diplomacy, I'm going to educate you in intrigue. Invite people in my court to take part in a war game in which we practice defending our land from invading enemies. We will use wooden models to represent invading armies. I shall have to use clever tactics to defeat my opponents. Well, I am a pretty damn good strategy dude. So, sure, this will be fun. As we assign tasks for the war games, we decide that Mukhtar will defend with me. He is also a very good martial guy, while Pamin will be leading the invading forces. Sadly, I would have to go look for him. And I'm not particularly concerned. Well, wait, there he is. The captain of the Mamluks. He is also a very good general. Huh. Well, let the best warlord win. Beginning of the enemy war game, your enemy decides to do a strong frontal assault towards your center flank. Huh. Use all means to reinforce and strengthen the center, or slowly withdraw the forces in the center. Slowly withdraw the forces in the center. While your troops withdraw from the center flank, Pamin decides to push the center flank hard. Excellent. Fold the side flanks to surround your enemy. Aha! While the opposing forces foolishly advance, we easily surround them, gaining the upper hand as they are unable to break free. It is a decisive victory for the defending team. Ah, that pleases me. Okay, these rebels are going to Manipura. Okay, we'll just catch them there then. And who died of cancer? Was that my wife? No, it was my mother-in-law. Okay. I'm going to catch you. Don't run. It's annoying. There. Was that so bad? Let's go ahead and end that war. Oh, high taxes in Alexandria. That's not good. And we'll go ahead and come back here and we'll beat this army again. I see there's a plague spreading measles. Do I have anyone I care about? No, I do not. I do not have anyone I care about leading the troops. Okay, you are neat, I guess. Come on. Your armies are defeated. Your provinces are occupied. You have lost this rebellion. I know you know you're going to lose everything, but I would still appreciate it if you would just bend the knee. Emir Agathon of Things, I'm never going to get over that, has provided me with the proof that Captain Pamin of the Mamluks has suspiciously been slandering me. Okay. It's not really any of my business. I'll keep it to myself. I'm not really concerned about such slander. Now then, once I fully occupy this province, are you going to give up? I didn't even know he was in hiding. Okay. Nobody's willing to join me. Except Sylvester de Conversano here. And he's possessed. Okay, fair enough. Can I do something? You're not a member of this society. Oh, there we go. I think I need to be... Isn't there a way I can kidnap people? I thought there was. Oh, right, the intrigue focus. Durr. Well, I might have to switch over to the intrigue focus. Let's do that. Well, maybe I want to continue to progress on the strategy route, at least for a while yet. Ah, there's a Persian Revolt. What's going on here? Sokmun's claim on Kiva. They're probably going to lose, aren't they? Alas, they are. Okay, my niece has become a Grey Eminence. Sure, she can do her own thing. And you can do your own thing, because I'm not really concerned about you. My court chaplain died. I still don't have any good court chaplains. That's fine. I still haven't converted that province either. I haven't converted any provinces in the longest time. I think there's been provinces converted over here. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with that. Oh well. Man, that army is just not calling it quits. Negative 4.3, negative 5.1. So we are going to win that siege before he wins his. So I'm just going to let it go. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to let that go. Ah. Okay, I'll tell you what. You can be my steward. Will that make you get out of that faction? I hope so. No? No. No, it will not. Why not? Love me. Be my designated regent. Surely that will get you out of the faction. And you can be my cupbearer, too. Is that good enough for you? Yes. Yes, it is. Huh. Well, what do I want to do about this mess? -10, -9. Well, I guess I'm going to have to raise my fleet levies again. Sort of getting a little tired of this song and dance, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm very clearly winning this war. And he's not giving up. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. This is a great path in your way, but that would be excellent for running. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Is there a plot against me? No. This feels like an assassination plot. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely known. Many speak of your prowess. I gain 100 prestige. That's nice. Well, I haven't been assassinated yet. Okay. I could raise my vassal levies to deal with this problem. Whatever. I'm not really concerned about it. As I have mentioned in the past, not a concern. Yeah, that made sense. I promise I make complete sense. You're the ones who don't make sense. Surely this battle will be the final battle. 92%. Alright, let's go resiege this province before it can fully recover. Hmm. 97 and 100%. Excellent. Perfect. And that is how you put them down. And just get vision real quick. Okay, let's see. I get this. 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 And of course, I also get this. Also, hello. I want this. And this. And all of your other things as well. Oh, that makes you angry. Oh no. Maybe you shouldn't be such a filthy infidel. Hi. I want your thing too. Can I have your thing? I can. Oh, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sort this out off screen. That's also a filthy lie. Well, no, maybe I'll take care of it next episode. I don't know, I could do that too. But until then, happy gaming.